Well, hello my beautiful Taurians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-November right through to mid-December 2024. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings, and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Taurians, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in towards you. So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? Who's coming their way? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What do they need to know regarding their love life at this moment in time? Can you please show them the way? First card there is the clock tower, then we have the key, and we also have the anchor. So a lot of you have withdrawn from love in order to focus on your own emotional well-being. A lot of you may be asking a lot of questions at this time as well regarding your current position. I feel there is an energy that, of course, you want love, but you may feel that whenever you search for love or put yourself out there, there's just no one really sparking your attention at this time. So you've been focusing on you. Now we have the Knight of Wands as your starting card. So you're being encouraged to embrace new things at this time. The first card, of course, is the Tower. Okay, this is the equivalent of the Tower in the LENORMAND deck. So it can indicate that you've been feeling a little bit isolated recently. This is your protagonist energy. You're actually someone who really stands out from the crowd. But also, I feel, because it is a clock, I feel like you've been waiting a long time for love, and you may not see how you attract people. You may not see how you stand out from the crowd, but I feel like you're learning to have more confidence in your wonderful self there as well. Now, this card can indicate that for some of you, you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, and you may feel as there's no one really sparking chemistry with you at this time, that you're restricting yourself to finding love because you feel like, what's the point? What's the point in going out there and looking, because you're so fed up of the dating scene? So I feel a lot of you are focused on you right now. And I feel that there is a time and a place, but it is number 19, which means that you're discovering your own personal happiness. You're enjoying your solitude. You're learning to enjoy your own time, you know, falling in love with you and, you know, all the things that you love doing for you. So this is a period of transition where you are being reflective on what it is that you want in a relationship, certainly what you do not want in a relationship. I mean, for some of you, sometimes those 3 a.m. thoughts, you may feel a little bit lonely, like, yes, it would be nice if you could have your high-level commitment come in, a high-level counterpart come in. But I feel a lot of you, there is this energy here where you want to focus on your own emotional needs right now. And I see that you do want to settle down. The anchor indicates that you want to find a person where you feel like you've come home to that person. Okay, and I feel like you are about to have a breakthrough when it comes to love. Because we have the key, it's in the resistance position. So some of you may have been feeling a bit lost when it comes to love because you've either had experiences in the past that didn't go the way you hoped for, or you feel that no one is a fit for what you're looking for in life right now, and you're not about to settle. So I feel that's a really positive energy to be in. Now, of course, the key represents some, you know, unanswered questions in this position. So some of you, you may have been wondering, why are you single right now? Okay. And I feel a lot of you, it is to explore your passions. It is to have more adventures in life, to inform who you are, learn more about your experience on this earthly plane. I feel like you are someone who is very creative. You're here to trust your visions, trust your intuition, and, you know, live a more spontaneous life and have more confidence in yourself and value who you are and what you want. If anyone in the past has told you that you have been too much, okay, I definitely feel there is an energy strongly coming through here that, you know, you are enough and then some. Maybe it means the person who was telling you that you were too much, perhaps they were just not enough for you in that moment either. So I feel a lot of you are learning to have more confidence in your wonderful self. Now, the key, it will go into the upright, which means a breakthrough in love. It basically means meeting a soulmate, fate, fortune, intervening to bring you the outcome that you truly desire. This is a card of karma as well. So some of you may have had some very karmic lessons with experiences in the past, but you have moved through this period. And although it has been a little bit turbulent, I feel like you are finding a part of yourself that you feel has been missing for some time. But I do see that fate is going to intervene to help unlock the next part of your path when it comes to meeting love. Now, of course, it's number 33. When you reduce it, 3 plus 3 is 6, which is the Lover's card. So I feel some of you may reminisce about an experience you had when you were, you know, in a high-level commitment in the past, or you may feel that you made some choices that didn't go the way you'd hoped for, and you're reconciling those within yourself. You've been in a very cathartic period where you are letting go, but I feel that that process is coming to an end now, so you can ground yourself. But also, you know, when you think about the anchor, it's about finding a place where you feel like you belong. But an anchor is an energy which can be removed and sort of help you move elsewhere. So there's very temporary energy about you right now with that Knight of Wands energy. So I feel some of you, with the cards that I've got, I gotta be honest, I feel deep down there is an energy that you do want to settle down. You do want to find a person that you feel like you belong with. But I feel like you're not making it a priority at this time, or you want to retain that sense of independence and freedom. It's like the Knight of Wands, very flirtatious, okay? So perhaps there's an energy here of wanting to flirt with people or wanting to get to know people, but, you know, not being tied down in any shape or form at this present moment in time. Maybe that's how you're feeling. Maybe you feel that you want to go out there and experience more passionate times, or get out there and be more adventurous, because I feel this independent energy about you at this time. But ultimately the outcome indicates that you may not be wanting to meet anybody where you're tied down right now, or you may feel that you're footloose and fancy free, and, you know, suddenly you're going to meet love, and you are going to find that it is a person where you can feel at home, where you feel like you belong with that person, and you want to settle down. You want to put that anchor down into the water, and you want to say, this is where I belong. I'm stopping right here. So I feel it's almost like you don't expect love to come in. So you are trying to live your passions. For some of you, because the shield is on this card, it can indicate that, you know, you've been hurt in the past, and there's an energy of protecting yourself a little bit more. You know, I feel like you've been learning to have no attachments to the outcome of situations, which is really mature, and some great inner work has been done there, because you recognize that if you put an attachment onto something, if you like intend it to go into a high level commitment, you feel like you've been let down in the past. Like if you thought, okay, this is going somewhere, and then suddenly your hopes are dashed, it's not. So I feel like you're trying in this sort of energy that I feel, and I gotta be honest with you, there is a little bit of a muddled energy here as well. Some of you may feel like you want love, but you don't know what you want, or you feel that whenever you know what you want, suddenly you're presented with a person who, you know, isn't everything that you want, but then it still doesn't go the way you hoped for. So there's this energy of feeling really fed up of the dating scene or love right now, and you just want to do you, follow your passions, you want to be happy, you just want a little bit more excitement, a little bit more spontaneity in your life, and I feel like you're seeking a new adventure. But there is like an energy here where it's like you don't know where this adventurous, flirtatious energy is going to take you, and you don't want to feel tied down by anything. You just want to see how things go, and if you fall in love along the way, then great. That's the energy that I'm feeling from this kind of overarching energy right now. So, I mean, the anchor does tell me that you've been doing a lot of inner work to come home to yourself first. And I feel that although you do want love, it hasn't been your priority. I feel you've been very comfortable in being self-sufficient and independent and being by yourself. And the right person is going to love that independence about you. I feel like you've been learning to shine your light, reignite that spark, that lust for life, because some of you, that heaviness with that sense of responsibility, that you've got so much on your plate right now and you feel restricted in those responsibilities, it feels like you just want to cut loose, have fun, and just see who or what is out there for you to explore. We got the Page of Cups crossing you, so love's going to find you. So I definitely see here that, there is a high level commitment coming in, or the potential for one coming in for you. Now we also have that Queen of Pentacles, is it? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles there as your earthly card, which can indicate that you've been a bit of a homebody recently. You've been focusing on family responsibilities with that Ten of Pentacles, or responsibilities in general, focusing on your finances. We've got the Hierophant there, so presiding energy indicates that there's a high-level commitment. You may even get married to that person, because the Hierophant is the marriage card. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. That's your options. We've got Six of Pentacles there as well. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know about their journey to love? Can you please answer some questions for them about the pathway ahead? Page of Swords, you're going to be talking to someone new very shortly, if you're not already. I don't see anyone that you're talking to right now, so perhaps I'm not picking up on your energy. If you are talking to someone new right now, I feel it will be very shortly. That's what I've got coming through. We've got Nine of Pentacles, which is about enjoying your independence. It's about focusing on your projects. It's about you having a glow up and attracting a lot of attention, but you've been going through some lifestyle changes. We got the Three of Wands. Okay, so what I can see is that there is someone in your energetic sphere coming in, which will lead to a high level commitment. I'm going to pull one more, because the Three of Wands indicates that you have a choice, but also I feel there is a little bit of a wait. Yeah, there's still a little bit of a wait. So this reading is for the next 6 weeks. I want you to be aware of that. Next 6 weeks. So I feel like you could meet someone, but I feel there's an energy of you wanting to take it slow. Okay, I feel like you don't want to rush into anything. So maybe it just doesn't turn into a high level commitment in the next 6 weeks, of course. I mean, that would be pretty fast. But I feel there's an energy of you taking your time. Okay, so let's just dive right on in. Your first card, this is where you feel like you're at right now. Reigniting your lust for life. Things have been heavy. I feel like you want more fun, excitement, adventure in your life. You're so ready for new experiences with new people. And I feel like you have been manifesting opportunities to meet new people as well. I feel like you're really creative, or you're just diving into your passions at this time, trying to lead with passions. I mean, this is a card which means you want to have fun, okay? No ties, you want to have fun. Here today, gone tomorrow. Flirtatious mood. Doesn't mean that you just want to fling, okay? It just means that right now you are feeling comfortable in your skin, and you are attracting a lot of attention. Just because you're having fun, or with a person or a situation, doesn't mean you want a relationship with that person. I just feel like you just want to have fun, okay? And I feel it's like come from this very earthy place where life has been hard, and you just want to have fun, and you're not even thinking about love at this stage. I feel like you just want to light that fire of life and go out there and experience things with friends or family members and just see what life has to offer. The crossing energy is the Page of Cups. Now, this can indicate that sometimes you really do want love. Sometimes you want to meet someone new, a romantic counterpart. And other times you're like, not so much. You're independent, you're focusing on doing your own thing, you're falling in love with your own life, okay? Page of Cups indicates that, you know, you are someone who is trying to be a bit more playful in your life. Be open-hearted, especially after a previous experience. Now, I'm just being given an energy, and this is not to influence your reading in any shape or form, but I'm being shown an image of me in a certain experience many years ago when I was brokenhearted by a person, and the last thing I wanted was another relationship, okay? So I became very serious about wanting to kick back, relax, and have lots of fun, not flirt with anybody. In fact, I just wanted to like rediscover myself. And I feel that's something that perhaps I'm picking up in this reading for yourself, is what I see there. Doesn't mean you had a heartbreak or something go wrong for you in your life. It just feels that you are in a space in your life right now where you're prioritizing you and your needs, and you're learning to fall back in love with your life and open your heart to all the adventures that lie ahead for you. And, you know, this card literally means love awaits. Okay, so I feel love is actually going to find you on your path, but I feel right now you're following your bliss. And pages often bring news, so I feel, and this is showing up a lot for a lot of signs actually, some sort of either event or invitation to a place. Let me just pull a card on that to see if it is an invitation, because pages bring news, so I could be just picking up on the fact that you're going to meet someone new, and there's a lot of energy around this person inviting you to a place, or I just want to see if you are going to be invited by a friend somewhere. Let me just, whoa, okay, oh, gosh, Knight of Wands. This is definitely a flirtation coming in. It's going to lead to love, okay? I just need to... If you could see what I could see, the water, the way it's formed, it's a fish, okay? And fishes tend to pop out of the Page of Cups. So, I mean, you've got the Knight of Wands there, which means that you're exploring your passions. I feel like you're going to meet this person at some sort of creative pursuit, okay? And as a byproduct of this creative pursuit, I feel this is you being invited to, like, drinks after, or an event or a restaurant. So if, for example, you're into sports, or you're into art, or you're into helping in the community, or, you know, you're like a performer, musician, actor, whatever it is that you do that's creative in nature, I feel like you are going to explore this. Could be a new hobby that you're about to pick up there. And in this group of people, I feel like you are invited to an event, and you're going to get to know someone either in this group of people, or when you're invited to like the extracurricular event that's attached to this group of people, if that makes sense. I feel this is all connected to your passions. Eight of Swords. You can't see how you're about to meet love right now, but there is a flirtation here. There is a bit of a wait. I got to be honest with you. It's coming out strongly that either you're going to book some sort of event in the next coming weeks, but this reading is for the next 6 weeks, and the Hangman indicates that you are learning about yourself, that there is a pause, there is a wait, okay? And but love is going to find you on your path. Page of Cups tells me that right now you feel it's difficult to meet love, but love awaits. Love will be waiting for you, as well as you have been waiting for it. Yeah, I feel what you want wants you right now. So the vibrations are going to match, is what I'm being given. And it feels very much like some of you, this creative endeavor or passion or hobby is where you learn. Okay, I'm being given new information somewhere where you learn. So if you love like glass work, for example, you like making stained glass windows or glass candle holders or things like that, if that's your passion or something you're creatively called to do, then in that group of people, you're going to meet a person where there is a frisson, okay? So we do have the Queen of Pentacles there. This is the earthly plane. So this is you, my beautiful Taurians. This is an energy of you being grounded, having a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, working really hard to make life work for you, to live a life of luxury. This is also a card that indicates that you are conserving yourself for the one. So even though you want to kick back, relax, and a little light flirtation is nice. I feel like you are looking for the one deep down, but also this can indicate that, you know, you are comfortable with life to a certain degree right now, and you're a bit of a homebody, okay? You may also have responsibilities in the home space or to family members, and you feel that your time is best spent there at this moment in time. Some of you are also being really practical and saving for some sort of course or an event, or even some travel. It could be some, with that Three of Wands there, it could be travel that you go on, a vacation, a trip somewhere where you learn something. It could be a historical trip, or it could be like a spiritual retreat, for example. Some of you may be learning more about yourself on some sort of spiritual getaway, or even a cultural getaway where you are actually utilizing your mind and learning new things. And there's just a meeting of minds when you meet this new person, and they are totally different from your usual type. But don't let that put you off, because I feel as soon as you meet this person, there is a spark. Okay, now what have we got in the past position? We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, again, can tell me that you've been a bit of a homebody, that you've been feeling a bit fed up when it comes to love. It's really hard to meet anyone, so you're focusing on your family, on your finances. I mean, some of you may have been married in the past, okay? You may have had a high-level commitment or a marriage in the past, and, you know, you feel that you've been there, done that, and it went a certain way, and you're healing from that, and it's like the springboard to experiencing new things. I do feel for some of you that you've decided that you do want a high-level commitment, but you don't want to attach anything to the outcome. You just want to see how things go, to live a little bit more freer there. But that Ten of Pentacles indicates you're trying to get yourself secure or feel secure to allow space to have love come in, okay? You're someone who is very loyal. You're someone who actually has reached a certain level in life where, you know, you're very independent. You don't need anybody, but also I feel like you do want somebody. I feel like your family or your soul tribe are predominantly in your energy right now. So it's important that you meet someone who gets on really well with your family or your soul tribe. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I feel with the cards that you've got here, it is important to you, okay? So I feel you're creating space to allow a healthy love to come on in. With the Hierophant in your potential position, this is what is above you that you cannot even see just yet. We've got the Hierophant. So you've been going through a period of learning, but the Hierophant is the marriage card. So I feel there is, if you want marriage, it's swirling around you. You know, these two cards indicate that you don't have love right now, but you're about to find love or be put in the path of love, and it's going to lead to something a little bit deeper. So if you don't want to get married, for example, it could be that it's a high-level commitment where you live with each other, you learn about each other on a deeper level. For some of you, of course, their faith is important, that, you know, that they have a very similar faith background to you, your belief systems match. If that's what you're looking for, I definitely see that that's what you're attracting at this time as well. But the Hierophant, it basically indicates that you're actually going to meet this person in a very traditional way, not something that's like manufactured, let's put it that way. It's very organic the way you meet this person. With the Hierophant being present in this position, I would say, again, it's somewhere where you feel called to learn. So some of you, it could be that you're upskilling for work, for example, or you're put on a course through your working environment somewhere, and you have to get a certification, for example. And it could be that you're put on a course and you learn something, but you meet the person of your dreams. If you're retired, for example, it could be that you're deepening your belief system and that you're learning more about yourself, and you may join a group of people where you're exploring who you are, or maybe you're going on some sort of vacational retreat where you learn more about a country or a city break or something like that. I feel it's where you learn, okay? And I'm also being given this what is that? I'm seeing something in the water right now. One moment, please. Okay. It looks like a shopping bag. Random, I know, like one of those paper, it's very plush, very luxury shopping bag, and it's red, and it's got like it's a black horse on it with a yellow kind of like emblem on it as well. I don't really know what that is. A black horse with the red. Okay, I'll have to look that up. I don't really know what that is, but I can only tell you what I can see. So it could be that that's a logo or a sign, or if there's a shop that has that. I can't think of one. So I'll have to, I'm not really au fait with designer labels anyway, but I have to look that one up to see what that could be, where you would shop and have a shopping bag that's like that. It's got cord as the handles, red cord there as well. So anyway, I'm going to move away from that image. It may be something that is a sign or symbol to you, maybe something you're going to see in the next coming weeks or months that highlight that you're about to meet a person that is somehow connected to that. Sorry, I'm just moving the water because it did flow everywhere. Now, in the next 6 weeks, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about you taking some sort of alternative event or route in life. You're doing something differently. You're changing the script in some way. You may be brainstorming new ideas or looking for new courses or looking for new experiences that you want to invest in. But the Seven of Pentacles basically indicates awaiting. Okay, patience, and you being successful. So I feel, there is a little bit more of a wait. I hate to give that message because a lot of you are like, how long? You've been waiting for such a long time. But I would say that there is an event that you partner yourself up with in the next 6 weeks. And this is where you will meet this person, because the Seven of Pentacles is to reinvest in yourself. Okay, so that's why I'm getting this strong energy here of you going to an event where you feel like you treat yourself. Seven of Pentacles means not to give up. It means that, you're in a period of blossoming or learning more about yourself. And, whenever you apply a Seven of Pentacles, it means things are going to go really well. And that, some of the money that you have, you reinvest either on a vacation or on self-development. So again, it ties in with the energy that I'm getting from your reading here. So I feel the next 6 weeks is more about reinvesting in yourself. And then through that process, I feel like you put yourself on a certain path and like love awaits on that path. That's what I'm being given. Now, your advice to yourself in this moment is Six of Pentacles, which basically connects with the key that you had in your overarching energy, which is leave it up to fate. And the universe is going to surprise you, because the Six of Pentacles means suddenly, out of the blue, the universe surprises you with something that you've been yearning for. The universe exhibits generosity, and it reminds you that the world is actually full of pleasant surprises. So I feel the universe is going to show up for you, and some of you, you're connecting to some sort of charitable event. It could be that you're helping a friend out, and maybe you discuss like going on a course or on a vacation, or maybe you're actually doing some charity work, maybe some sort of volunteer work as well. I feel this is starred for you in meeting a new person too. But the Six of Pentacles ultimately is creating balance and harmony in your life. And the universe has not forgotten you. I feel like you've been going through a very intense period of transformation, and major lifestyle changes have been occurring for you. You're certainly not the same person you were a couple of years ago. I feel like everything has changed, almost like your whole world has turned upside down as you've been rebuilding. But I feel now is the time to recognize that everything is slotting into place for you, and you will be talking to someone very new very soon. That's what I'm picking up on. Your circumstances outside yourself, you've got the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords, of course, is you talking to someone new, but also being curious about something that you've never done before, or something that has been capturing your attention, something that calls for greater investigation. So again, it's about digging deeper knowledge. This indicates that you're going to get some attention from a person who's eager to get to know you, okay? And they pay a lot of attention to your needs. So wherever you meet this person, I feel strongly, as I said, the majority energy is connected to some sort of course of learning or a vacation. My guides just brushed my arm. What was that? This person may even brush against your arm when you meet this person, and there's an electric kind of frizz-on between you and this person. Or there's something about brushing arms, or maybe they take your arm or something. They're very tactile is what I'm being given, this new person. So wherever you meet this person, they will show you through physical touch, but there's something about arms brushing and there being like electricity. That's the sort of relationship you're attracting at this time, where there is a lot of chemistry with this person. But pages are new energy. Now you have 2 pages here, but one is in a crossing position, which tells me that love that you feel is absent from your life is about to enter your life, but this is the person you'll be talking to. Strong Aquarius energy. I feel also they have a lot of earth in their chart as well. They've got some Taurus in there too. And I feel this person, they have some Sagittarius, Leo, Aries in their chart as well. So very passionate person, very intense in a good way, exciting way, adventurous way. Someone who has a lot of chemistry with you and is a very good communicator. Someone who's emotionally available. And I feel that it's a ripple effect. As soon as you meet this person, both of you can't stop thinking about each other, and they're going to invite you to something quite early on in your relationship. It feels like a trip away, like a weekend away. And this really sets the stage for like how you and this person get on with each other so well. Because when both of you are out of your comfort zone, visiting a new place, that's when, you know, you're completely in your authentic energy, and nobody's trying to impress each other. Both parties are like, this is me. And I feel both of you realize on that trip that it is a high level commitment that is going to be going a long way. Okay, so this card in this position tells me that the universe is going to orchestrate a meeting between you and someone who has a very similar mindset as you, but they're different than your usual type. Okay, that is very strongly coming through. 5 of Swords tells me that this person is either like from out of town, or they're from overseas, or they're just not what you're usually used to in a relationship. But I also feel that this person, they are someone who challenges you in a really great way, like challenging, like stimulating conversation. Okay, this person is a great conversationalist, and they're very thoughtful, and they are very worldly in their knowledge. And both of you, it's like you discuss wonderful things long into the night, and it's almost like they romance your brain as well as your heart. Okay, that's what's coming through strongly there as well. Now, the hope and the fear is the 9 of Pentacles. So, of course, you love your independence. You love your freedom. This is about you falling in love with yourself first and life. It's about you aspiring for a life of self-sufficiency, financial independence, luxury. You're having a glow up, okay, which means you're very attractive. You're attracting a lot of attention. So you have to be very discerning and let the right one in. But I feel for some of you, because, you know, the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles is present, I feel some of you have been playing it safe, like being a bit of a homebody. And this could be because you've been going through a period of healing. You will know when the time is right for you to come out of your comfort zone. And this card literally means that you are fabulous, okay? You are at your personal best right now, even if you feel like you're not, because the right person is going to love you for all that you are in every moment. So I want you to be aware of that. Now, this is, as I said, a hope and a fear position. So to some degree, I feel like you hope that you're going to meet someone who is equally as independent. Both of you come together and not try to control each other or weigh each other down, that, you know, both of you can explore and be wonderful together without having to control things. Also, for some of you, you may fear that you're going to be on your own all the time forever, but that's not true at all. I see, you know, a loving partnership coming in for you that will lead to a higher level of commitment there. Also, I feel with this card, this can indicate that some of you have been focused so much on your projects or on life and responsibilities that you feel love is passing you by or has passed you by. But I actually feel that, you know, this is your time now, and you've come to this period of recognition that now you need to reschedule things, live your passions, reignite your lust for life, Find that part of yourself that you feel has been missing for some time, and just love yourself a little bit harder, because you're about to meet a person who is a divine counterpart and will be with you on your path for the rest of time when you meet this person. But I would say next 6 weeks energy, I gotta be honest, I feel like some of you will be talking to this person or have just gone on a course and saw them for the first time, but it will be developing into something. And for the majority of you, you're going to meet this person after the 6 weeks. Okay, I got to be honest with the energy what's happening there. Your outcome energy, we've got the Three of Wands, aligning yourself with your heart's desires, knowing what you want in a relationship, knowing what you certainly do not want in a relationship. The cat represents that level of independence, but also curiosity. And I feel this is about you exploring new things. This card indicates, you know, some of you may be traveling or expanding your knowledge, expanding your reach. This is also a card that indicates you're going to be in a group of people. It always indicates teamwork or group settings and having a great time exploring your passions, but being in the company of like-minded people. And a lot of your energy is centered around learning new things or picking up a hobby or deepening a hobby that you're already involved in. There may even be a new person who joins the group that you're already involved in for some of you. Now we do have that Five of Swords energy, which can indicate that a lot of you have been going through a difficult time in life and that you're almost like in fight or flight mode, or you've had some previous experiences in love that have been pretty painful, and it's almost like you feel on tenterhooks, that when you meet a person, you feel either they're going to leave or that you feel like you need to have an exit. Okay, so some of you may have had some very controlling experiences in the past, and that's led you to feel that you need to be on edge or be ready to leave. So I'm going to pull a card on this, because the new person who is going to come through is not going to be any negative experiences that you've had like in the past. But the Five of Swords can also indicate that for some of you, you worry that you're going to be alone, and you kind of like reside yourself to the fact that you are single and that you are, you know, really secure in yourself. You don't need anybody, and that's great. You're learning to love yourself and be falling in love with you, you know, to be intimately getting to know yourself and be comfortable in that level of solitude is a real strength indeed. You don't need anybody, but you want to be with someone eventually. So that Five of Swords can also be that, you know, you are brainstorming new things to do that puts you in a position to meet the sort of person you want to be with. Okay, so for example, sometimes if in the past you met a person in the bar and you know, that person was wonderful, but perhaps both of you were under the influence of a substance, for example, and I'm just giving an example, this may not resonate for everyone. For some of you, you may not drink alcohol anymore or have any substances anymore. You may be going through a detox or decided you want to leave that part of your life behind. So you're not going to look in the usual spaces that you used to be able to find love easier. So I feel like you're looking at things that you're interested in, what really sparks, you know, your passion for life. And I feel like you're taking action, because as you can see there, we have that Raven. This tends to be a messenger, okay? But the Five of Swords is a call to action, to get ready for action. And I want to pull a quick card on that, because it can indicate that with the Five of Swords, it can indicate that some of you have trust issues, that either you've been cheated on in the past, or that, you know, you feel that you've been through experiences where you were not on solid ground, or you didn't know where you stood in a relationship, and you're kind of expecting the same. So I feel, you know, you're learning to let go of that fear or that feeling, because it's a new person with a new set of experiences, and you're leaving that in the past. Know that you are enough and that you are secure in the relationship that is about to present itself to you, and organically kind of like see where it goes. So there is like someone new coming in. It is a healthy relationship. It's a start. Okay. Now Pentacles, they normally connect to work. So if you're starting a new job, it could be that you're going to meet someone at a new job, for example. But ultimately, when you apply a Ace of Pentacles to a reading, it's like the path is clear. You know, there's a path there, and I keep being given this energy that you find a new person, or that love awaits you on your path. And I feel that, you know, you're about to invest in something that you do for you, and it's a start. So that's coming through strongly in your reading. So is there love available to you? The answer is yes. But right now it feels like you're not like actively seeking it. I feel like you're looking to develop your passions, your creativity, reignite your lust for life, do things for you, see where things go, flirt with life, you know, romance your life in some way, and all else will fall into place. I feel, even because I'm being given an energy that sometimes love will find us on the path that we took to avoid it. And I feel something like that in and around your energy right now. So love is there for you, and I feel like after the 6 weeks is up, I feel that is a strong potential for you to meet this new person. So we've got staircase, okay, which means that you are attracting a higher love. It says, don't be fooled by what you see. You're on your way up. Remember, the path you take to victory may not always make sense, but 2 steps forward and 1 step back is still forward progress. Okay, so some of you may have felt like you had a setback in love, but remember, that's a silver lining in order to redirect you. Rejection is protection and redirection towards a greater romantic relationship. And we've also got key. So that's the second time you got the key, so this could be relevant. It could be that this person wears a key around their neck when you meet this person. Could also be, if you like tattoos, for example, that they've got a key tattooed on them, or you have. It could also be that where you meet this person, you see a photograph or a painting of a key, but ultimately, you know, symbolically, this key represents a breakthrough. It says here, unlocking new potential. Insights and revelations may be coming your way, as well as discovering the secrets and unveil things that were once hidden. Okay, so I mean, for some of you, that could indicate that there is someone in your energy who has secret feelings for you. I mean, I didn't get that strong enough in your reading to explore it, so I got to be honest there, but I feel that you are unlocking new potential to meet a high-level commitment where there is security there for you, and maybe you feel love was kind of hidden from you for quite some time, but that was for you to explore your path and focus on your life's purpose and really go through a personal development phase for yourself, so that, you know, you can have confidence in yourself and love yourself a little bit deeper, and basically become more intimate with your own needs and learn to articulate them from a healthy place as well. So is there love coming for you? The answer is yes. It's going to find you, even if you feel like, you know, you're not ready for it. It's going to actually be there, but you will be able to set the pace of it, okay? The right person will always be at the right time and take it at the pace that you want as well. So I'm just going to go and get a trinket or a rune before we close. Okay, we've only got one. And we've got the treasure chest. So this is about you recognizing that you are a treasure, okay? So a lot of you are learning that you're a gift, but also I feel this is about all that glitters is not gold. Recognizing that you are seeking deeper meaning, greater authenticity in relationships right now, and that, of course, all of that good stuff is inside. So I feel a lot of you are learning also to open up and value yourself a lot more too, based on the experiences that you've had. You may have had your confidence knocked in some way, and now you're like just reigniting your lust for life and remembering who you are and rediscovering a part of yourself, almost like that wild side of yourself, so that you can get out there, have more fun, and all else shall follow. So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. My guide said the key will be part of some sort of jewelry. Okay, so look out for either the person that you're meant to meet. They may be wearing it, or maybe you wear it. A key around your neck. I mean, it could be I've never seen a key on a ring, or maybe there's one on a bracelet. So please apply it to a situation. I feel it is symbolic, and it is a meaningful coincidence. So it could be that you go on the subway tomorrow and you see someone wearing a necklace that has a key on it, and this is your indication that you're about to meet the one. Okay, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurians, and love and light.